All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's do a recap for this last Friday, which was April 28th of 2023. It is now Sunday night. I've been out of town, so wasn't able to do the recap sooner, but better late than never. So let's get to it. So I figured I'd go over natural gas first because this was the one that I carried over for a few days. So if you've been tracking me, you know that I carry the short. I think I had the short on for two. Yeah, I had the short on for 2 days. I put it on the 26th, didn't, and I carried it over to the 27th, where I added some additional shorts, and finally got stopped out on the 28th, and that's my short exit right over there. I can't recall what pattern that was. I don't remember if it was an HF3 or if it was a pairing pattern. I don't remember what the initial short was, but nonetheless, I did get stopped out. Then I ended up getting a pairing pattern over here, and that came in around 8:51. Okay, and I had to stop. I got real close to getting stopped out on this trade. All right, so I went ahead, and as you can see here, I went ahead and I took my short, and I added some additional short. These two were at pretty much at the same time. I did not enter this later on. I entered them all at the same time. And it did finally hit my profit target down here. So I got out of those, and I think I had a total of, 6 on that. So I went ahead and took a profit. That was it for natural gas. Gold obviously was the biggest one. I don't have a chart on that, but, gold's definitely been a player, obviously more to the upside than anything else. But as you can see, I did make a little bit of money I actually lost on the initial short. Don't ask me how, but I think it's because I got some horrible fills on that. But I did come back and I bought it, and that was really what really set it for the day, was that buy. And then I did actually come in and I sold it a little bit later on, picked up a little bit there. So overall with that, and of course the mini Russell had a really nice day of 14.16. Did lose on natural gas. All right, so let's look at our stocks. Had a beautiful day on stocks. Had a lot of stuff running. And so let's look at that. All right, so let's look at my, this was a really bad trade, and I really don't know why I even traded. I don't even want to get into bank stocks right now. I don't know why I took this, but nonetheless, I did take it. I did take FRC. And so I ended up buying FRC. Now, what ended up happening here, let's go back here. I entered on this push up right here, which came in around 8:14 Eastern time. I only had one target, and that was right there. But then it started stabilizing. I don't know why, I thought that it was going to start going higher, and then it started collapsing. I ended up getting right here. I think there was a hold. There was a hold before I got out, and then it bounced back up, and then I was able to get out. And that was it. And then it just collapsed all day. The problem was I did not enter this buy here. That would have been a really, really nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would have been a quick little pop. That was an entry buy. I did not take that. I don't believe I took that. No, I did not take that. But anyhow, so, and then it just started flushing. And this is when the big flush came in. They start halting. It was going down, it halt, go down, halt, go down, it halt. First Republic Bank's in trouble. Obviously, we all know that. That happened back in March. And now it's up to see who's bidding the buy it. I think JP Morgan is putting a bid out on it. So you have some bids coming in to pick up FRC. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but nonetheless, I'm just going to stay away from these bank stocks because they're way too volatile, and I don't want to get caught in another flush. I didn't have a whole lot of shares on, but still the damage doesn't take a lot of shares to do damage if you get caught in those flushes, and then it starts halting on you and you can't get out. But anyway, the big one for me, I did make some money on CXAI, but I really want to look at TCJ. Let's look at TCJH. All right, so taking a look here at TCJH, that is a China stock, and they are involved in corporate training. and it had a pretty nice day, and I was able to pull a little bit out of it. I could have gotten more, but let me show you my entry. My entry came in around I had an ACR3 buy over here on 218, 219. I had several levels here. I had 1, 2, and 3. Fairly hit pretty quick level 1 and level 2. I did have level 3 up here. You can see I almost got hit on level 3 right here. I did not take it, but once it came back up and it hit level 3, I went ahead and I did get out for a nice little profit of 2,200. The biggest obviously was on CXAI. That's an AI stock. All the AI stocks are really hot right now, but also these China stocks are really starting to pick up. So I'm keeping an eye on some of these China stocks, but my favorites are going to continue to be watching AI. I like healthcare. Those are really the main ones right there. And then we're going to keep an eye on some of these China stocks. So these China stocks are starting to move as well. So the key is when we are scalpers or day traders, we want to make sure that we're getting in stocks that are moving. All right. Now, these levels that you see here, everything that I do, as you know, are based off of patterns, right? So I have several patterns that I look at. It's a pretty simple process. I wait for a buy or sell pattern to come in, and then I apply the Einstein. That's Einstein and all these horizontal lines. It gives me high probability targets. All right. I can use this in a slower stock, but the problem with slower stocks is you may be sitting all day in order to hit a level. All right. It's not that these levels are never going to get hit on slower stocks. You may have to hold on to it longer. So what I'm looking for is I want to get into the most active stocks for the day, wait for the patterns to set up, and then hopefully hit not only one, but maybe 2, 3, 4 levels. All right. And take advantage of a lot more opportunity over a shorter period of time. All right. If you are one that likes to get into a trade and hold it, you can go for much farther out targets, and you can apply it to any stock that you like. You don't have to be a day trader or scalper. You could be a swing trader, but typically if in a situation like that, you're going to be looking at Einstein running larger targets, looking for patterns that are going to project out that far. All right. So that's kind of what we're looking at. But nonetheless, best obviously CXAI. Did a little bit of IMGN. Not much there. IMAX, pretty much in and out of that. And then SAI. I think a lot of people did very well on SAI. I was pretty much in and out of it. It didn't take much out of that, but CXAI and TCJH is really what made the day. Just a horrible trade on FRC. That was certainly, I don't even know why I was even in that stock. And I held it through one flush, and then it came up and I was able to get out before I think it had 2 or 3 additional flushes. So anyway, I think JP Morgan is going to pick it up. We'll see. Somebody's going to pick that up. And, but that is pretty much done for, if not forever. FRC is probably going to be gone. So anyway, that being said, that's going to wrap it up for the week. We will be back Sunday night with our subscribers. We're going to be trading some currencies. And then, of course, Monday morning again, please join us. If you like these videos, please support the channel by giving me a thumbs up. Also, if you hit that notification bell, we'll keep you updated on any new videos. And we'll see everybody Monday morning. Don't forget, if you're watching us live in the morning, feel free to ask me to take a look at any stock that you like. I'd be glad to look at it and run it across my patterns. And if we find a good pattern, then we can run Einstein and see what kind of levels we can get. All right. So anyhow, everybody have a nice weekend. See you then.